Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Right, well, we're pretty much done here with the particular quest of vengeance. Where shall we go next? What's on the list? Right. Let's go pick up that facsimile. I don't think we had done that just yet.
Of course.
I mean, we should have enough gold for that, right? Yeah, plenty of gold. And Joaquin's Promenade. And let's go to the Hall Merchant.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Well, now you've returned. I've got the alloy you wanted. Looks like just a lithium, and it has most the same properties as well. There's just a slight problem. And what might that be? It might be that I have been approached by no less than 2 other churches for a lithium of their own. It seems they are courting Sauls as well. Don't worry, I've honored my deal and you'll get first shot at the alloy I've made. I didn't even tell them about it. I cannot make any more until I get more lithium, so they are out of luck. My price has to be higher though. You understand the pressures of the market, don't you? Well, I must ask for 500 instead of 200. It's still quite reasonable. Well, I have no choice. I will pay. Oh, it's not so bad now, is it? You've got a close approximation of what you need, and I have a fair compensation for the demand on the item. Go on, I'm sure Charles will be waiting.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Actually...
Yes.
let's double check something.
Of course.
Because I kind of need her to tell me the source.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I may have already missed that moment, but we'll see.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Problem? We had a deal. I know we have a deal. The market is interested. Alright, so the deal. This part I might as well ask you about your source and gotten it myself. Yes, I will, actually. His name is Unger Hildog. He stays in the Copper Coronet when he's in town. Don't get him mad, will you? He's at enough risk just coming here. He's Dwergar. I think. I still don't know exactly how to pronounce that. Dwergar? Does dwarves of such evil nature find sanctuary in Amn? At the Copper Coronet, of course. It hides worse than hidden within. Besides, they have to eat too. You know, nothing wrong with a mutually beneficial trading agreement. He's in disguise. His kind doesn't look at all that different. And as long as he's left alone, he's fine. Not a bad guy once you get to know him. You go talk to him. Tell him I sent you. Maybe he'll let you pull a little more lithium out of him than I can get. Won't be cheap though. Perhaps I should try to get that substitute you mentioned as well. For all this pump and Baldur, Sauls will know the quality materials if you beat him over the head with them. Now that's a fine image, eh? Now, I've made this alloy for you, as we discussed before. You take it now. The price is 500. I'll take a yellow. Sauls will not know the difference. Go on, I'm sure Sauls will be waiting. Alright, so now we do know where that he is there, where we can get some actual lithium. But we now have this chunk of a lithium alloy. The chunk of alloy was created for you by Jerlia, the ore merchant. We hope it will do in the stead of the real ore, which is nearly impossible to obtain. Jerlia assures you that Sir Sals will not tell the difference. As to the alloy itself, it has an interesting shape. It looks vaguely like something, though you can't really put your finger on what that something might be. It looks just like a rock. I'm encumbered. Alright, that's less than brilliant. Alright, let's fall back. I did not notice. This lump is quite heavy indeed. And just as our speed wears off too. Alright, so who can hold on to this?
I can carry no more. No. What was given is now upon the ground.
You are full up. Yeah, also need to stop by a shop. But Gorgon should be able to carry this. Yeah. Let us go back to the Copper Coronet quickly. Pick up some actual lithium. Right, slums.
Oh, yes.
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made.
Just as I
had not thought such a thing possible.
And there he is, Ungar Hildark.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
What are you staring at? Ain't illegal to be a dwarf, last I heard. Take your eyes off me and put them someplace safe. No need for hostilities. Julia sent me. I wish to discuss Elysium. She did she? I'll have to have a chat with the lass. I trust you paid her enough that there will be some for her to split with me. You will see that it is wise to do so. So you seek Elysium, do you? I have none, and I won't be getting anytime soon. Now that that is out of the way, goodbye. Wait, this could be very profitable for you. Won't you reconsider? It doesn't matter, fool. I don't have any Elysium. It's that simple. My source is inaccessible, and you aren't getting any. Get angry if you wish, but it won't help. You sound like this was not a planned shortage. What is the problem? Oh, so now you wish to be my friend. Why should I bother with you at all? You can't fix your problem, or you would have Elysium. What else can you do? Nothing. Very few opportunities for mercantile trade in this place, when you're even a hill or a mountain dwarf. Alright, fool. You wish to share my problem? I'll give it to you. You want to listen? You can wait for it. We mine it deep in the earth, and it's dangerous going. It's rare enough when production is normal. This is all useless information though, because my latest shipment was stolen from under me. So there's no lithium for anyone for another season or more. I'll exact justice for you. I'll take the lithium I need and leave the bandit dead. You want to go chasing after him? That's your business. It's lost to me anyway. I show my face and I'll have the guards on me just for being a dragger. Typical of this city. I'm just a poor businessman, but I'll be jailed for my shadowed face. This bastard Rockney looks like a rock gnome, so he's welcomed with open arms. They wouldn't guess at what fiend he is. After I hired him, I found out what he has done. I suppose that's why he cheated me and took off. I'm sure he's just terrible. Now where is he? Yes, well, you can go after him if you like. Last I heard, he was holed up in the Bridge District. Dear little place, bought with my gold. Yeah, I'll even mark it on your map. There. He won't be moving much. He was on the run from Baldur's Gate when I met him. Oh, I suppose you want the name as well. His name was Neb. He left a few families crying, so I hear that his corpse, Unger Hildog, sent you. Now, Neb, we are familiar with. I suppose we should just sell stuff.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Let's at least get rid of some of the stuff that we are not going to be using anyway. Do we need the braces of defense? Kind of don't want to get rid of any of this. I need to find a bag of holding. Eyes of Truth. No, we'll keep that. Dagger plus one we don't really need. Alright, there was also one thing. The Book of Kaza. We have no need for it. May as well sell it.
We continue on our path, and I cannot help but wonder if we walk in balance. I have a role to follow.
I assume you speak of your role as a harper? As a harper and as a druid. They are complementary. Despite bards being thought the harper standard bearers, both seek balance overall. I think I have done so. Sometimes the proper course is hard to see. What is best overall may seem barbaric at first. You will know this if you deal with harpers in the future. It sounds like you do not trust yourself. That is very unlike you. The goal is what matters, despite a questionable method. Balance in politics, balance in nature, balance in oneself. All take strong measures to maintain. I think I am the one out of balance, not you. I think many things. I need more time to consider this. I'm afraid you'll have to indulge my silence for a time longer. I apologize for interrupting you. We weren't really talking about anything. But at long last, we have come to a point where I can no longer avoid Bridge District. I'm not that scared of the Bridge District, to be honest, but there's so many quests converging on that particular place that I kind of want to have them all in one basket. Now, that is not entirely going to happen here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be missing something. But now that we actually want something there, I mean, yeah, we want to kill Sark as well and all that. And of course, I want to get my stronghold.
Greetings, citizens. I trust you'll be keeping your weapons at your sides.
I should hate to have to run by the garrison, if anything should happen. No need for that, sir. We're not here looking for trouble. I am sure, but I extend the warning even so. It's not so much your conduct that I'm worried about, but that with all your gear you will look like a rich target. Any fool who dared think of me and Leon as a target rich or nay is a fool begging to have his innet brought out to meet the sun, and that be the truth. I'm warning everyone as to get the word out that our guards in the streets. We've had a string of killings, and I don't want any more happening. Bandits are such, no doubt. I've had my fair share of attacks as well. Bandits I can understand. They are easy enough to figure out. What's happening here is... it's murder, but it's not like I've ever seen.
There's a disgustingly sick person out there, and I simply don't have the manpower to protect everyone.
He's been killing paupers. Sometimes in the alley where they sleep. How would someone prey on the poor? What could they have to take? Nothing. They have nothing to take. He kills them, and that is all. Not only is it pointless, but he does it in as painful way as possible. It's sick. He flays them alive. There's been blood all over the area. Little Viraji, local urchin, found the latest victim. I hate to think of a child seeing that. The confines of the city do much to chisel at the sanity of its inhabitants, but I wonder if there's some other force at work. We had best be wary. Enough of this. I must go about my rounds. If you find any information about the murders, be sure to let me know. Don't go looking for trouble, though. I have enough problems with walkers and beggars. Old Rampa was damn near killed, and a street woman in the area, Rose, plain lucky. Don't be like that. You needn't worry on our part, Lieutenant. From what I've seen, Leon and his allies can protect themselves from just about anything. We shall see.
Task at hand.
I'll trade you a few words, sure enough.
I tell you, it's only gonna get worse. And you can tell who they are by looking at them. This one here was in my tavern just last night. I shut you. He was a man like any other. Just because he was in with that shadow thief crowd doesn't mean he should refuse to serve him. Got his own trouble anyway, without you helping. Have to refuse half the city of your bar shadow thieves, probably end up dead too. Oh. That was a bit too fast. What killed them was a lot more than you could handle. Look at the marks on them. Actually, they don't scare me. Look at this bunch, dead as they can get. And the black little hoods didn't help them one bit. If this is a guild war like they say, it's just gonna get worse. Yeah, you said it already. Maybe I should close up shop for a few 10 days. I could use a break. You close up when someone spills salt or forgets to knock on wood, you old warrior. Business as usual for me. We'll see. Guild war's just been trouble. Lots of trouble. Well, not unwarranted. Right, Water Sands. What do we know about this map? We have the Baltus Estate, My Flagons Inn, Merchant Square, Sark, Dak, Banner Shop, Delasar Inn, Temple of Helm, Derelict House. Well, we have a named character, and that's Tom.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Fish! Get your fresh fish! You there! Desire you the freshest fish in all of Athkatla? I swear to you, there's less sewage in the water here than there's over in the docks. Your bodies too, till lately. Sewage, eh? Is that bad for the fish? Nah, don't let any of your book learning crap tell you different. Some fish is supposed to have a brownish tinge. Part of a local charm. Not in docks, of course, just here. Of course. What about the bodies in the water? We used to get only a few bodies a week in the water, but now, betwixt the thieves' war and this nasty skinning business, the numbers have increased. Skinning business? That's what I said. Some fool Biggie has been robbing folks more than their lives. He's been swiping their skin as well. Go figure. You have any idea why someone might want to do such a thing? Beats me. Check with that Aegisfield fella. He's the army fool that's investigating the affair. Nice guy, and stupid. Hasn't solved it yet, you see. Well, thanks for the information. Goodbye. Next time, buy some fish. Alright. Oh, here's a Rampa.
Miserable ragamuffins.
Who is that? Who's poking old Rampa? What's the one? Get off. I just feel saying you. I ain't stole nothing. Hey, move. Ah, darn it. Must you walk on the timer? Every time? Easy, old-timer. I just want to ask you something about the local murders. I ain't done it. Wasn't me. I swears. Ah! No biting. You ain't taking me into no guardhouse. All's a bad. I'm not from the guards. I just want to ask you a few things. Not from the guards? Okay, then I'll talk to you. They treat me bad sometimes, but I just wants to sleep. What do you want to know? Well, tell me what you know of the murders here. Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing? Not a thing? The guards thought you might. I don't know nothing. Guards kept us away. They know all I know. That's it. But, well, I got something they don't. I got what they don't. They be blind, but I saw it. Now it's mine. What did you get, Romper? What did you find? Not telling. You gotta buy. I found it right near your body. It's mine, so you gotta pay. You pay 100 gold. Yeah, 100. Alright, here's your 100. Now what's it you found? It's not human flesh. Don't you think it is? Because it's not. It's leather. But it's not human flesh, I tell you. Them bodies be flayed and have none, but this ain't theirs. Thank you, Rampa. I'll be going now. You good and go. Take that ladder, because it's not human flesh. That's different. You go and dance now. Talk to that seller that buys. Yeah, sure. You screws loose, but overall not a bad fella. Alright, the market square.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Are you interested in some thrills, darling?
Hello there, handsome. What is that rose can do for you? Need a little rest and relaxation from your travels? Perhaps, though I am more interested in a little information right now. Information costs just like anything else. If you got a coin, I'll chit-chat as long as you like. 20 gold, be of taste. Live a nice long talk. I'll pay your little fee. Good, talk all you want then. I'll be your sympathetic ear. What's on baby's mind? The guards seem to think you saw something at the recent murder. That Aegisfield talks too much. I told him what I saw, which was nothing. A man in a hood. That's all I saw. Didn't know the poor salt that died. Wait. There was something. Smell besides the blood, I mean. I think I smelled berries. Yeah, that's it. Berries or something like it. Berries? What are they used for? I can't recall. The guards didn't seem to think the information was important. They just laughed. I would probably recognize it if I smelled it again. Talk to that merchant Bell. He might know what smells like that. I'll see if I can choose between whatever he suggests. That'll help you, sweetie. Thank you. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll be waiting. Bought your time. Oh, good thing Bell is right across the street.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
What can I do for you today? You seem a bit agitated. Anything you need? I wish to know if you can identify this piece of leather. It's a little bit odd. Let me see. Looks quite thick indeed. Very rare, but I've seen it before. This is elephant hide. Good for strong armor, but I rarely see it. Elephant hide? Where would someone get such a leather? Well, the obvious answer would be from an elephant. No, you're not in a joking mood, are you? Well, there are a few places one might get such a hide. A tanner might see such a hide on occasion, though it would be rare. I'd be difficult to work with as well. I do not hear about such things all that often. If you want to know more, you might speak to an actual tanner. There's one not far from here in the house to the south. Rajik, if I remember his name. There's also a circus in town. I don't know if they have elephants, but the animal tamer would certainly have seen some in the past. Do you need anything else? I also wanted to ask if you knew what would smell like girdle berries. Locally? Well, let me think. I know of 3 things about that smell. Girdle berries are one, and the bark of the oak is similar, and solic berries too. What would these things be used for locally? Well, I do a brisk business in girdle berries. They are used in folk remedies, turned into topical salves for intimate afflictions. Oak bark is used for making tannin, I believe. Natural curative agent for working with skins, been in use for centuries. There's a tanner, Rajik Heitzman, who has a shop near here. He might have some tan. I'm not sure. Might be worth it to ask him. Solic berries are used in the local bakery for their signature mumpleberry pie. Very tasty, but they are closed now. Berries off-season. I have some of each, if you wish, free of charge because it's been a slow day. Was there anything else? No, thank you. As you wish. I will be here if you wish to return. Right. So we have all the stuff we need. Did not look at the hide, but it's a hide.
Are you interested in some thrills, darling?
Back again? This has to be the weirdest question I've ever asked a customer. But do you have what you wanted me to smell? Yes, I do. You gave me 3 things for you to sample. Alright then, I'll have a look. Let me have those. Oh, I just remembered why I knew it smelled like girdle berries. That's not what the man smelled like. Ah, no wonder the gods were laughing. Never mind. Next. Like berries. Mumbleberry pie, right? That's not the smell, though. Good thing, too. I'd hate to think of the murders every time I smell the pie. Next. That's the one. This Chewbacca stuff. Was stronger smelling on him, though. This is the same, but it's faint. What would make him smell like this? It's oak bark. It's used for making tannin, for making leather. So he might have worked with leather. Odd. Well, I hope that helped. You've got what you wanted. Off with you now. Perhaps. No, goodbye. Yeah. Let's that goodbye. 5 flagons 8. Don't want to do that now. No, not right now. Let's just move forward. The next obvious thing to do would be to go and talk to the Heitzman. But I want to go investigate the Derek house first. And stumble across an amusing scene, I think. It might be somewhere around here. Or not, I may have missed it. That's also possible. Oh well, I'll just head for the Derek house. Got purse.
Ah, I know a discerning eye when I see one.
Alright, let's see what you have. Staff spear +2 is kind of nice. Some more neat spells. What level is Minor Sequencer 4? Could be useful. Also very good spells. Yeah, we'll come back here later. For now, I don't want to waste... Well, waste is the wrong word, but I don't want to use my money. Locked.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Well, that'll have to do for this episode, though. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. And if you like my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe.